my child is in the second grade and they're used to a particular way of completing a test for the Common Core, and now they're in third grade and suddenly there are different requirements. And so this question is, why was the Common Core implemented across all grades at once rather than through a gradual introduction that may have addressed maybe that kind of concern?
Yeah, that certainly is a good question, and every time we have revised the standard course of study, we've been asked that question. When you think about it, if you just phase it in, it would take 13 years to get to a phase-in. And we prepared these materials for the teachers where that they could see a crosswalk from the old standards to the new standards, so that it would help them to make that transition. And it certainly is a challenge to do that, and I can certainly understand why people would say that, well, why don't we just phase it in over, like, let's just start at kindergarten through third grade and let's just go to third grade. But but as I said before, that has been a concern anytime we change the standard course of study. And one of the appealing components about the revision, about adopting the Common Core standards, is that we would like for them to have a longer shelf life than we have had in the past. And we felt as if, because of world-renowned mathematical experts who were involved in this process, then we may have a better chance of staying the course for more than just 5 years with a particular set of standards.
Thank you. Mr. Falkenberry?
The question was, why didn't we phase it in?
Right.
That's a great question. You answered it, but when we go back to the rigor aspects, with the DPI's definition of rigor is what was taught in a higher grade is now taught in a lower grade. If your kid was in second grade and they're moving to third, by their definition, then you were really learning fifth grade math now. And that was one of our concerns, is this was a big jump real quick, and I think that's what a lot of parents have understood their concerns. But I would like to say also, this is just a caveat, is, should have mentioned this earlier, regardless of where you are with Common Core, if you're for, against it, love it, hate it, at least this is giving us the opportunity, what we're doing right now. I think for the first time in a while, we're actually bringing up education again, just like with the Obamacare or Affordable Health Care Act. For the longest time in the world, we didn't discuss health insurance. Kind of put it on the back burner, and then boom, a law was passed, and everybody's talking about healthcare now. So same thing with Common Core. Whether you like it or not, well, at least we're here in open forum talking about Common Core.
That's a good thing.